Who founded Facebook? The co-founder of Facebook was Eduardo Luis Sabirin, born in Sao Paulo, Brazil, of Jewish Brazilian ancestry. Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, was a migrant from South Africa. He owns SpaceX and now X, formerly Twitter. I can name names. Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google, is worth over $30 billion. He's of Russian background. Rupert Murdoch, the chief executive of News Corp, is of Australian descent. Madeleine Albright, who became the United States Secretary of State, was of Czech origin. Steve Chen, the co-founder of YouTube, is originally from Taiwan. Immigrants build nations and immigrants build civilizations. One of the men in the front seat here has a thriving business in Namibia. He lived in Australia for over a decade, adding value to the Australian economy. Hence, there is a need for us to respect and cherish immigrants. Migrants are the source of life in all societies. Rishi Sunak, the former British Prime Minister, is originally from India. A very brilliant young man. He never denigrated his nation of ancestry, nor poured venoms on India. Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the British Labour or Conservative Party. We are proud of her, in spite of her efforts at denigrating her nation of origin. She is entitled to her own opinions. She has even every right to remove the Kemi from her name. But that does not underscore the fact that the greatest black nation on earth is the nation called Nigeria. 1 out of every 3-4 black men is a Nigerian. And by 2050, Nigeria will surpass the United States, will be the 3rd most populous nation on earth. 1 out of every 3 black men will be a Nigerian.
All right, Mr. Vice President, VP, please, I want to ask a question. And of course, to Nigerians also, why are we always very happy whenever we hear that Nigerians has achieved a particular feat in other countries? And why are we always happy about that? Why? Because it is silly. If you ask me, I'm sorry for laying this opinion blunt. It is silly. When have we ever heard that a migrant from America, a migrant from Canada, a migrant from the United Kingdom, from France, from Spain, in fact, from countries that we esteem to be high, that we're always migrating to, when have we ever heard that these migrants have come to Africa or to 3rd world countries and have established themselves, whether in the government or whether in industries? When have we heard that? So why are we happy that when we leave our country, doesn't matter at what age, to these countries, and we become, something celebrity, popular in their government, and oh, that's a Nigerian? If our government gave us that breathing place, leveled the floor for us, whatever we have become in the diaspora, we would have become at home. So yes, Kemi, she has the right. Even if she wants to forget about Nigeria, she can, because Nigeria never gave her that opportunity. Nigeria never gave her that playing ground. It never gave her that leveling ground for her to come into government and become what she is today in the United Kingdom. So why are you happy when you hear a Nigerian is this in abroad, and Nigeria is and you're happy as a Nigerian? What makes you happy? I don't understand. Why? You proud? Because that person, as a Nigerian, becoming what, having the power he or she has abroad, do you think it's going to affect you in Nigeria? Do you think it's going to change the outcome of when you go to apply to a visa to that very country? It will not change anything. Yes, I understand. We are happy when people are successful. That's a good thing. But coming to make a story or coming to make noise out of it, it's nothing. I'm going to give you an example. When I was in Nigeria, when I wanted to study aerospace engineering in Ukraine, I wrote series of letters. I applied to my state government, Akwa Ibom state government, to help me. Scholarship, Ministry of Education. What did I not do? Even my mom was running around between Calabar and New York just to secure me a scholarship or something, a kind of aid from my state government. They didn't do anything. Now tell me, brothers and sisters, if right now I had the opportunity to work, let's say, in NASA or to work in any aerospace industry, and I would come to give glory to my state government, or my state government sees that I'm a very great pilot, I'm a great aerospace engineer, and they want me to come and work for the state. Do you think I would go and work for my state government that did not sponsor me, that did not help me? If our government, if our country does not give us the opportunities that we need to succeed, and we find a way to succeed in other countries, in the places we immigrated to, the glory should never go back to that country because they never did anything to help you. Well, unfortunately or fortunately, we were born where we were born. Nobody decided that he was gonna be born in the United States. He was gonna be born in India. Nobody decided that. We just, we came to the world to see that, oh, we're in this country. Oh, what the F, I'm here. That's how it was. So if we manage and succeed to take ourselves out from the very location we find ourselves that is not favorable to a different location that will help us to prosper and succeed, if you want to forget about where you were born, my brothers and sisters, do. Kemi owes us nothing. And last, he said that in 2050, we will surpass America. As in, did I hear that right? Or is it what I'm thinking that he meant? If we will surpass America in 2050, so it means America will just stand still, will not do anything, will just fold their hands and wait for Nigeria to come and surpass them. I could not clap for herself. In other words, Vice President Kemi has the right to say whatever she wants to say, because if the country supported her, I don't think she would have said what she said, or she would have acted the way you think she's acting. That's just my opinion. So, Niger people, anywhere where una dey, if una dey success with God, don't bless una. And una, see, I know talk say if now your state government been sponsor you go abroad, oh, I know talk say you been get scholarship from Niger government, we can't do anyhow. No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to those who struggled, found themselves where they are, and they struggle by themselves with no support back from home, with no support back from the country, with no support back from their state government, their local government. Those are the ones I'm talking about. But the rest, if the country don't support you, make you japa, at the end, you can't forget about the country. The kind thunder, the kind thunder